What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing DIY marble drawers. First we're going to take the drawers out and remove whatever is in them. And then we are going to remove the handle because this will make our process easier later on in this video. Look how gross they are. See, the white was where the knobs were. Now they're all yellow. Knobs off, contact paper on. I got this whole roll at Target for $5, and this is the Contact brand created covering line in at the 30 square feet. Now they did have different ones. This one is with the adhesive covering, and it would tell you at the top this is removable, so it's good for anybody who has a rental home, in which that's what they typically use, is contact paper for people who have rentals. And so I got this one in the marble pattern, and the funny thing about this is not your typical marble. It has like a little pinkish beige color to it, which is okay with me, but if you're looking for marble, then if you want the white or any other color type marble, you may go online. That's where you typically get most of your contact paper anyways, like Amazon and all that. But I got this at Target. And in fact, I got 2 rolls because always be safe than sorry. You never know how much you need, especially with contact paper, because they usually don't come in this thick of a roll. The first plan of attack is to measure out the drawers onto this contact paper, because when we roll this out, the gridding on the back will help us kind of measure out and cut out what we need, and then we'll adhere it to the top, and we'll see how it looks after. So I went ahead and removed the contact paper and saved the plastic so I can tie it up for later. We were to open the backing real quick. You see that has a lot of helpful hints. I already went through and read them, and I suggest you guys do before continuing with this project. But as you can see, like I said, here's the gridding to help you kind of measure and cut along. And in fact, it has a little guiding amount, like it says 4 inches all the way down here. It goes back down to 1 inch. So here's about 18 inches from here. Actually, psych, that's not 18 inches. It's 14 inches from the 4 inch to the 18 inch. This would be about 14 inches worth of contact paper, in which for 1 drawer, maybe we need about 12 inches more or less, maybe a little bit less. So I'll probably need about this much for 1 drawer. So if we were to measure the 4 inch minus 12, that would give us 8 inches. We would need about 8 inches of contact paper per drawer. And pretty much, if we were just to do mental math, in which we're not, because I am too lazy and I got school tomorrow to be doing all this, then, you know, we'll calculate to a pretty good amount of paper left over. So my initial thought was to place the drawers front face down on the contact paper, but what I may do is, like I said, since I measured about more or less 8 inches being for each drawer, I may cut out the 8 inches and then place it on top and measure it and cut whatever I don't need and keep remeasuring until I get the exact size of the front top piece. Now we could be really good people and go ahead and measure that, but honestly, like I said, I'm too lazy, so I'm gonna just do my method first, and then worst comes to worst, I go ahead and measure the top, since I do got 2 rolls. But if you do not have 2 rolls of contact paper, go ahead and measure, because some contact paper online do not sell you as much as they do in stores. So therefore, go ahead and measure. Make sure you have the exact amount of contact paper that you need for each one. Then you should be good to go to apply. little bit of a problem with the first method. That being that the length of the front piece I want covered will not be covered, cutting it horizontally. So what we want to do, well, wait, do I do vertically, you know, with the drawer facing up and down towards me, we're gonna turn it you know what I'm saying. The drawer was like this, and then we need to turn it like this, and pretty much draw it out, in which I started actually doing right now until I like really thought about, oh, I need to record this so you guys know what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. So therefore, you know, I'm pretty much having to turn the drawers and remeasure sideways so I get more coverage that I want. Alright, so I got my pieces cut out, so we're just going to keep measuring, and then it will be eventually soon enough time to peel. Honestly, with the 3 of the same ones that I have, what I'm going to do is measure one, and then I'm going to kind of really measure just to make sure these 2 are just like the one that I measured. And then once that is confirmed, I'm going to just measure it up and cut the exact same pieces out of these. And then just do the same with that one, just measure and cut until I get the right measurements, and then clean it up on the edges so we are ready to peel and stick. Oh my Brina, Father, what are you doing?
I just wanted to see how it was coming along.
Oh, it's coming along swell, darling. See, I'm in the process of just measuring. It is, isn't it? Yes. Alright, so I already have one piece cut out, and really what we're gonna do is, like I said, just make sure it's just about good. I think I can chop off a little bit more on the top and bottom, to be honest, in which this is gonna be my weight. To kind of really check that. Yeah, honestly, guys, I can chop a little bit more off of the top and bottom, but overall it's pretty good. So either I can do that now or use an X-Acto knife later. I guess either works. I'm not sure which one's gonna give me the cleanest cut, but I feel like if I do an X-Acto knife later, it'll help me become more precise. It's just a, you know, just what you want to do. Then once I got this one, I'm gonna go ahead and cut these, and then I'm gonna measure that one, and then we'll be able to stick the adhesive down. Alright, cut your shape, ready to here. Really, you just need a straight edge, and you're doing multiple things at once. People tend to screw up on this the most because you can create a lot of air bubbles within this process, but I promise you, just stick with me and I will try my best to explain this process. I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down and really just show you guys more so than explain what to do. I found it easiest just to apply the contact paper, but I believe it's because since I have a painted smooth edge, that just made it easier to apply straight on and then smooth out any air bubbles afterwards. If you guys do not have any primer or paint on prior to sticking the contact paper on the surface, then I would suggest doing one part at a time, then smoothing out with a straight edge all the air bubbles. And this is the final result. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Mwah.